What's good, y'all? I'm going live, making a little flashpoint cell phone, and just clearing up the benefit doubt clout in the air because it started getting too hot in my crib, but I wasn't hot. You feel me? So the next thing to talk about is imposers, okay? Because obviously there's no family or no child that's at a level or you feel me damage that they won't speak their mind nor defend themselves like it was World War I and no one taught them anything else. You feel me? So I say that because people want to damage people's families' minds and then throw them, you feel me, not have enough water to keep them in a mirage. But they think like they gonna do a momentum web and then pendulum swing that is just a joke about you should have never trust me. And that's where the saying of not getting lost in the back street comes from. So I just want to make this live to give respect to the truth in the world. So the one thing that we all have to be grateful for is surveillance, okay? When military first started, they started as you feel me, scientists, you feel me, just advancing the world. So the first military didn't die. That's why it's not hard to see imposers. So I just want to have this open to the ancestors. You feel me, because that's what the ancestors really are. You feel me, the first military. So I don't really want to hear nothing about nothing from, you feel me, people happy to be alive and they're not appreciative of their ancestors or what they had to chronologically go through for them to appreciate why they're alive. So I want the ancestors. I don't want to sound like somebody that's unappreciative. So I I I'm just trying to pause because there's a lot of disrespect to ancestors. So another thing that I want to really point out is the point of life, you feel me? You feel me? The point of life. You feel me? Many people have their own point of life. As people guess what I'm thinking about. And shit, I respect people that was in my shoes, you feel me? So, people that was in my shoes was cold-blooded, you feel me? Just going off of instincts. Didn't, you feel me? You couldn't guess their thoughts, you feel me? You feel me? The only thing that's gonna be around people like me that walked in my shoes is people talking about the repetition of the point of life. So they really off on people's train of thoughts. So um so yeah. So people be really off on people's train of thought. You feel me? It's like someone playing football and the wide receiver gets open and they start to notice that cover two and that wide receiver get open with that same move over and over again. They start saying they knew what they was gonna run. No, you didn't know what they was gonna run. It's just that was the point in football. You feel me? That's the point of football. You don't know what they're gonna run. You feel me? So I just really want to just talk about ancestors. You feel me? You feel me? I want to get rid of the whole clout of joking about a test of someone showing how humble they are. If you're humble, you're humble. No one needs to test you or humble you. You feel me? Getting beat up doesn't humble somebody. You feel me? Being tested doesn't humble somebody. People humble themselves. You feel me? I could do something a zillion times and then chose to just humble myself because I felt like it. You feel me? Because that's all you can do. That humbling yourself, you can only humble yourself. You feel me? But someone can see where you might humble yourself. So that's what people might say, humble yourself. You feel me? They'll look at you and be like, humble yourself. Like, you don't want to go through none of that stuff. And you would really appreciate it if you didn't learn the hard way. So, the main thing I just want to talk about is the point of life. Because everybody has their own point of life. You feel me? And you feel me? When you see someone that you don't relate to, you feel me, doing the same things as you do, it's not that hard to look at them and tell that their point of life isn't for the world. And that's where the ancestors and descendants to the military come in, because it's whatever you was doing, you feel me, and it's not, and it's and it's not on the same page, you can tell uh, people don't have a point of life and just been trying to camouflage it with the greatest point they saw in someone's life. So, that's like reading the back of the book and then saying you read the book because someone read the book, then picked it up in the library and then just read the back of the book. You feel me? Just to read the back of the book because they love the story. And I want the world to see that if you never got a point in life, it's not too late, but it's too late to try to start your point of life like the first beginning. You have to start your point of life off of how stupid you were and how much the world has grown. You feel me? So if you, in the beginning, in the one generation, you could have started your point of life with these artifacts. In the next generation, if you chose to miss those artifacts, you feel me? Unless someone is, you feel me? Because then by that time, by the next generation, the businesses that are thriving and great ideas is gone. You feel me? That you would have to just have that as a hobby. But that's not what people want to hear. But that's, you feel me, called a lot of things. So, as I talk, I want people to know, like, the stereotypes of life. So, you feel me? This is what we're gonna do. The stereotypes of life. So now, the stereotypes of life. You feel me? If what I'm saying was said in a different generation, it wouldn't sound like this. The humidity in my air would, you feel me, by the theme of the world and whoever is following me that I don't want to be following me will give me a whole different volume. I won't be stereotyped like this, and my words wouldn't be hidden, you feel me, hidden ingredients to a certain lifestyle. So people are in their own worlds in someone else's world, and it's amazing because people be always thinking that they can approach somebody about when, what, and how by acting like they're arguing with what's in front of them. And I'm not trying to sound like no poet, nor do I want someone to stink up the atmosphere like I'm being sweet. So you know, the next thing is just the care in the world. And the reason why I brought up the ancestors, because right now it's a lot of stereotypes of life in the air that's not on the same page, that's been webbed and ebbed through what our ancestors done. You feel me? So it shows you a lot of karmatic debt that's going to be paid for, you feel me, by consequences. And consequences aren't always bad. So, yeah, it's just easy to figure out that some people just don't know how to respect somebody, no matter what you tell them, how you tell them, and what would have worked, but they just didn't want to hear it from you. So, I'm just glad to be trained, you feel me? You feel me? Out of the point of life and the stereotypes of life, I'm just glad to be trained. You feel me? And I'm not really glad to be followed, because I'm a patient person. I've waited a long time. So when I be hearing shit about there being a bored bone in my body, and then my aura starts, I guess, berserking because I have a big power level, people tell me to go kill them. And stereotype of life, people think they're gonna get the benefit of the doubt, but no, you're not. But in this stereotype of life, how do I know y'all telling me to go kill you? Well, you're the one saying the bored stupid shit, and you caught that I caught that you're saying the bored stupid shit, and you're past the boundary lines of me showing sympathy. So how you won't just walk into a police department, you feel me? Or how you won't just go past someone's personal space, feel me? This energy, you feel me? We got the map. We just look at the map because we don't know what I'm about to call out. You feel me? We don't know what I'm about to call out. So it's a moment of silence. Okay, so now everything I'm hearing, everything I'm going through, all the things I might even put real loved ones through because of this, you feel me, is because, you feel me, people are past, you feel me, respecting my personal space line. You feel me? So it's like, you feel me? It's like when people like this is off limits, or they'll don't go past this line. You feel me? That's how far. You feel me? That energy is how far they are past. So now, people are under arrested and scared because a power level like that and never thinking of, you feel me, but still did it. So that's why I said I want to just give a shout out to all the people that stunk up the whole atmosphere with manners before people came with bad manners. And then people thought they was about to be stealing people left and right, how much people gonna love their bad manners and want to teach them. And I don't know what sensei or teacher or teacher, you feel me, and I'm the Slovakian teacher. Yes, you know, so I can't just be saying ancestor. Um, um, or you feel me, samurai, or master, or you feel me, taught bad mannered people in a way that wasn't a fight. So, you know, that's where the damage part comes in, when people think they're gonna damage someone's brain and then laugh about it later, and they're gonna be in a world where, you feel me, speaking in third person, this power level will save them for this person fighting them because they didn't damage the person's brain and brought them back in the world that if they attack them, they're both in trouble and they both don't want to get in trouble by the power level, which is me. So, you know, like I said, people is way past, you feel me, way past the line. But they're like, if I'm so past the line, why am I not touching you? And you know, right there, that's called common sense. I can pick up the goddamn line, you feel me? That didn't mean the line of personal space wasn't the same spot that you never started walking backwards from. It's just, you feel me? So if I tell someone their breath stinks, I'm not about to be in my head thinking this person's about to go brush their teeth to make sure their breath don't stink around me. I'm going to tell them their breath stinks and stop walking around them. So I don't. You feel me? If I tell someone don't touch me, I'm not about to give them tests of showing me that they respect the warning. I'm going to walk in a way to remind them what I have done or will do. If they keep walking in the mindset that they're going to sneakily touch me, if I tell someone clairvoyance is real and they be like, or telepathy is real and they believe it's not, and then I look at them like, and I use telepathy to tell them, you you know it's real. You just want to make a fake cell phone. You can't call me. Don't do that shit. And they be like, I know. When I talk, and you try to call me when I just told you with telepathy, don't call me, and you still keep trying to call me. You feel me? I'ma show you how advanced my service is, because it's not that hard. You feel me? You feel me? You can't tell me telepathy ain't real, and then I look at you, and then you be like, and then it's a moment of silence of, let me hide telepathy. Oh, he can read my thoughts. You feel me? Like, so, this is just, you feel me? People, people think I should be breaking down because of that same thing. And when I'll be like, you feel me? I'm saying telepathy is real. So that means before I even said it, some type of noise or structure was there that I had to reiterate to make the statement, even though I didn't have to make the statement, just to make the statement, to get rid of the benefit of doubt and put you in the category of what you want to be. Or you feel me, just or show you like, I hear you, right? You feel me? And the second my power level starts to structure and be in tune to me bringing up characteristics, everybody turn into a goddamn force field to do that thing like, no, telepathy ain't real. So that's how you feel me? And yeah, that's how I know 1 + 1 = 2, like everybody. And I just got a lot of clairvoyance for the most important things in the world. And I'm the Savakian teacher, So, people think if they channel all their energy to me, they're gonna be able to jump me. Lion's Mirage. So, it's harder than that, but it's like this. People know. This is the funny part. People know the little things that or got jobs to figure out the little things to try to relate to people and see when they meet someone that's on a higher level what they would not like and what will cause them trauma, even if it don't cause them trauma because they're not on that little level. You feel me? But they know it will cause, you feel me, trauma to their cells, so they try to enact what all they can do. So they know, like, businesses, the highest owners have to get the brand news. So that being said, they have to get. They think if they override they head, put fear in their head. When it's their fear, it'll oversaturate and give them an alibi. It won't make the person think that it's them. It'll just give them an alibi. But anybody outside looking in can see responsibility. So, that's a big thing of responsible people. When you're responsible, they feel like they can cause a junction. You feel me? But the thing is, alibis only work as a way to put a fog in the humidity. You feel me? If I don't go to your land, your alibi isn't gonna work. You feel me? And in the end, if it's your land, that's what I'm saying. It's just to put a fog, because you don't want to hear. You feel me? That's how much no gravity and silence is important. You don't want to hear that in the space. Because, if I'm on my land, I don't care if you have an alibi. So, yeah. So, I've just been taking a little pause because I'm around a lot of people that try to talk when I talk. And then, big bank take little bank And clairvoyance tells you it's my land, you feel me? And people is ready to argue with me about, you feel me? Lil Pump got this part in the song, it's like, ooh, fuck, she take lines. That's hilarious, you feel me? So, it's just like, I would be going live with people and just having an open conversation. But obviously, I'm working. So, people's alibi for that is I don't like to work. So, you feel me? Alibi was, you feel me, was going to happen. I don't like to work, you feel me? And, um, yeah. So, I'll just go live, watch someone live, and, people being, people, many people sense me and then be in sync with other people noticing the, or sensing the other person that's live, and you feel me, they got a whole routine for vibes that show up and they just start making noise, and I'm just like, so I'm putting people in danger because people sense me and it's just making noise, and it's starting to get so rowdy that people that are making noise can't take it. So someone wants to act on the noise. You feel me? Like this, if I'm rich, you feel me? I'm rich. I just don't feel like going into the bank until like noise calms down, and people just keep getting louder. So someone out of nowhere, you feel me, gives me some money. You feel me? That's You feel me? That's amazing. You feel me? So it's loud. You feel me? People won't be quiet about how lethal I am. So out of nowhere, someone fights me to prove that that noise ain't doing shit. Or I might pay bills different than other people, and people didn't sense how I paid the bill. So because that's how like a you feel me, a presidential person might pay the bill. You feel me? So the business still sends you the bill like it wasn't paid to show how it's nothing. And then just keep doing that. Yeah, you feel me? On the generation where they just keep doing that. So now this is where the lethal part comes in and the fight. You feel me? You see how it adds up, and that's what people think they got power to bother people. So it's like, you know, say I can live in overheating conditions. You feel me? People start being amazed and talking about how, making too much noise about how I'm not overheating. So someone start overheating. Or, you know, someone talk about how great this, people start making noise and how great of a nurturer you are. So they try to mock the nurturer you are. Or people think you're such a smooth talker without trying to smooth talk. So then they start trying to act like they have a comeback for everything. You feel me? So, you know, that's why I brought up ancestors. And point of life. And, you know, people might be talking about where you feel it might be oversaturated in the whole goddamn space continuum of where you fit chronologically. So people start talking about how no one can claim it. Well, duh, bitch. No one can claim someone else's fucking life. And so, you know, people might be talking about how patient you are with citizen arrests or whatever. So they talk about there's no such thing because they can't say you're citizen arrested. Bitch, I didn't do nothing wrong. Or you know, you feel me, they might look at you as the greatest teacher. So now they try to be in your facility, your area, and talk and fuck up your senses. And it's like, well, could you do that to your family member whose senses is not that high off of yours, but is been keep telling you you're not doing nothing? So, you know, or, you know, people might talk about you being impatient, or, you know, they might sense the care in the world for the responsibility you take on, because you take on dangerous responsibilities, and they put their fear in that point and start talking about how badly you want to get something over with. That's not obvious. So, you know, or, you know, people watching what you great at intellectually. And then they talk about their head hurt. Bitch, no one told you to try to do math with me. I damn sure as an intellectual being didn't tell you to try to do math with me. The fuck is you talking about your head hurt? Shut the fuck up. That's your fault. The fuck? Or, people feel blessed around you. So, you might just leave a spot so this person go sit in the spot because you sat in the spot because people feel blessed around you. Bitch, I'll kill you. That's called stalking me. So, it's a lot of amazing things. So, put that beam on them. I don't even know how I did that. How the fuck did I do that? How did I do that? How did... So, you might... People might talk about when that person wants their space, give them their space. And, you've never had to ask for someone to give you space. So they go bother you when everybody just sees the vibe, web, and ebb for he needs space, and they didn't put a whole force field up for any questions you about to ask because everybody else was giving you space, but they chose to bother you at that time. But I'll be just talking. But I tell you the truth, we got a lot of time. So this is why I brought up the military, okay? The point of life, you feel me? The point of life is the same point as animal life. Nothing, you feel me, from when someone says animal life has changed. I don't know how someone would say the point of life, and then people be like animal habitat or animal life, and people get rid of the whole organized way animals move. You feel me? Well, the organized animals, because that was what would make, when we say point of life and we scratch out animal life, you feel me? We don't think about, we put animal as unorganized, but there's organized ones. And when we say point of life, we just think of organized life. You feel me? So, like I said, I don't know how someone scratches out animal in everything. You feel me? The second I walk up on somebody, I want them to look at me as an animal. You feel me? Animal does not mean unorganized. You feel me? So if I'm walking around people and people are telling me not to look at them as an animal, I already know they're not organized. So they're asking for a second shot, and bitch, there ain't no second shot. You feel me? You that type of fucking animal. So, I've been trying to figure out, how did we get away from jungle and animal? And then I was like, Oh, a certain animal is raved about in the atmosphere. So that's how you know who rules the world. Because if every animal was unorganized, every fucking animal will be blurting out, watch your back and this, that, and the third, and shitting on somebody. You feel me? But because of a certain animal is so fucking I was gonna say plural, but obviously I was I don't need to speak that much in general. So a animal is so fucking organized that when I say point of life, we get away from the point of life. So people have their onomatopoeias, you feel me, their audience and etc to camouflage them being under surveillance, under arrested and scared. So USA. So yeah. So an organized animal has everybody organized. So wherever you walk, we don't hear. You feel me? What's the same thing said in the forest, with it still being a forest? You feel me? That kind of does make it obvious. Like if I go in the forest and I go out the forest, you feel me? And the theme should be the same because, and it should be actually more. So it actually is more. You feel me? When you go out, when you get out of the trees, excuse me, when you get out of the trees, and then you get the whole theme of why the trees is organized this way. You feel me? Because of an animal. And that's why I brought up ancestors, because it's this simple. It makes sense to hear every day about animals scared of an animal that's the most powerful on the peak of a lion. You feel me? If you don't want to call it a lion, you feel me? Wherever the animal can get its name from. It makes sense for that animal to hear about people scared, telling them to kill them because they petrified, talking about jumping them, talking about it all makes sense. That doesn't make it right. So also, you feel me, the main thing I want to talk about, it's not what people think I want to talk about, but it's amazing that people saying they can guess what I'm gonna say. And it doesn't make me want to live less. You feel me? It doesn't make me hate my life. You feel me? It makes me know that people want advice from me and don't want to ask. Because I'm recording this to be in tune to the world, and people won't shut the fuck up talking to me. So I can't even listen peacefully to the silence in the atmosphere. I hope y'all notice that. You feel me? The second I tell people to shut the fuck up, they start blaming people. And it's so fucking simple. Like, I done said this and now niggas done blueprinted how much organization and where they try to attack at, because I give hospitality. So they try to attack my hospitality, and you feel. So it's like this. If they see that, because I believe in being the man of my family, all the way through the ancestral path. You feel me? I think I said, you know, you feel me, that, you know, on another plane, you feel me, I have all the ways to tell people who they are and where they are in my family and who's not in my family, and they gonna do that. That's just how they act. So, you know, they're going to try to budge, tap, and keep reminding them that they're part of my family. And knowing that I will chirp or jet to them, and I have a clairvoyant telepathy cell phone on them, they're going to talk to me instead of them. And then when I tell them to shut the fuck up talking to me, they act like I told my family that. Or then they blame my family or say my family's mad, but they was just trying to talk to me through their cell phone that I gave them. Because I care for them too much to be talk to them that way. So, you know, that's the funny part. So, you know, once again, when these people aren't here, I can close my eyes and listen to the no gravity in the air and the aspects that make gravity. With these people here, all I fucking hear is the humidity, goddamn. That's all I fucking hear. You feel me? And it's kind of music to my ears. You feel me? So I just meditating, and it's like go faster. And I guess that's what people think I'm irritated, but I'm not. It's just shut the fuck up talking to me. You feel me? Like, so, you know, they're not here. It's quiet. I can practice martial arts, see my speedster from then to now. Them here, I'm going so fast, it might not exist, but I hear the and then it's going so fucking fast that it's like you can't see the humidity in the air, but you know the humidity gotta be there because they can sense those type of ancestors that move like that. And you feel me? I'm in the outskirts because I'm the Slovakian teacher, but I have a twin. But you know, we so ancient, we're one, and everybody else is either feeling pain for trying to buck when I telepathy tell them shut the fuck up talking to me, and they No, that's why they want to act like it ain't real, because they didn't buck from that green light that I put on them, that beam that I put on them, and then the other family members, because I'm not trying to hear that clout of Web and Ebb. Uh, you feel me? They enjoy the presence, so I'm just trying to enjoy it too. So yeah, every conversation I have is a meditation conversation. It's not nothing but to tell people everything's gonna be alright and shut the fuck up talking to me. You feel me? And people know that they're not really shutting the fuck up, and I would really appreciate it. So I guess they think they got on one up on me, and it's just like, boy, I make punching bags tougher than you. Like, but yeah, so I just be talking in vain. But like I said, my point of everything I said, the biggest example I can give is I'm ready to die. You feel me? I'm ready to get to the next point in my life. You feel me? I'm not ready to keep repeating. You feel me? I'm ready to go to the next climax. You feel me? I'm ready to get away from the stereotypes. I'm ready to get away from the stereotypes in life. You feel me? Um. So life goes on. You feel me? There's no such thing as staying on pause. You feel me? Even if you pause something, life inside the void of that pause is still going on. And well, not if someone's faster than you. If someone's faster than you and they go so fucking fast that you frozen. But the gist of what I'm saying is the stereotypes of life, where it's just like, I'm such a caring person and I don't have a job, but then it's the coronavirus. No one has a job right now. Well, I'm such an intellectual, caring person that can flip money. Sooner or later, I'm going to go on the internet and find a way to flip money. But then it might be fraud. And I'm, um, you feel me? I'm such a caring person. I would never want to leave my real loved ones with the bills, and they're the only ones with jobs. And um, I feel bad eating because I'm the one that's supposed to have a job. So me eating in the house, well, no, I'm old. Yes, I'm old. I'm glad y'all captivated that I'm old, but y'all didn't captivate that I'm a killer. You feel me? Killer. You feel me? Old. You feel me? I'm World War I old. What the fuck is y'all talking about? I don't have a job. I'm inventing old. You feel me? Why y'all? You feel me? That's the stereotypes of life I'm talking about. Y'all scratching. I'm trying to get to the point. You feel me? What's either going to happen is all the things that I'm code-redded for is going to get out of a cold red, and I'm going to be able to endorse myself, or someone's going to attack me. That's all That's going to happen. You feel me? That's all that's going to happen. The only people that don't respect me are the people that don't respect clairvoyance because of how many people I'm in tune with through clairvoyance. So it's not hard to know who is not my friends. They saying clairvoyance ain't real and trying to act so they can act like my thoughts. It's not that hard. So it's one or two things gonna happen because I'm fucking best friends with the president. That me talking to the president about being straight is about your hogwash. The White House is just a goddamn neighbor house. I'm looking at this shit and I'm like, bro, this shit worse than the coronavirus. What the fuck? Donald Trump is up there talking, and y'all saying he's not the president. Adolf Hitler is, and it's like you're right. That's what they was. That's what whoever was president when Adolf Hitler was supposed to do. So hello. So like I'm saying, it's it's so simple. My life is one or the other. You feel me? I'm not about to go back and forth because the back streets is co-redded so I can go get my diplomas. I retired disease, but they ready to come out of retirement. And Adolf Hitler is Donald Trump. You feel me? And you feel me? He gonna do the right thing. You feel me? And let the biggest leader lead, whoever it is. You feel me? And I'm trying to goddamn meditate in my fucking house. Close my eyes. Just relax. Just relax. Just relax. You feel me? You feel me? This is not about me. This is about the street. You feel me? But I make the street so PG-13 that I'm throwing a hissy fit. No, I'm telling you how mature people deal with situations. You feel me? I'm telling you what a general, how a general deals with situations. So it's so simple. I'm not talking. I'm not thinking. I'm going straight off of instincts. Y'all won't shut the fuck up because what happened in the back streets. And y'all are saying the back streets ain't real, but if it wasn't real, y'all wouldn't have this train of thought to say it's not real, because no one's talking about it but y'all. And yeah, you know, once again, how did we get away from the word animal? Because y'all not organized animals. And I'm just one or the other. You feel me? Ready. You feel me? I'm so ready. Like I said, people gonna be talking about he ain't ready, he ain't ready, he ain't ready, he ain't ready, and they can't miss on that lottery void hovering around his whole body that he ain't ready to attack him, even though they see that the person sees straight through them saying that. They attack. That's what I'm going through. You feel me? People just keep saying he ain't ready, 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 and so on. And it's just like blowing people's minds how much the person is ready, and they keep saying it. So they want to be the Big Bang Theory or the shot heard around the world. You feel me? And Yeah, because it's one or the other. It's either the code red is going to be done, and y'all gonna lose your whole word bank and memory bank of what y'all was saying when the whole world was co-redded in coronavirus, because let's talk about I don't even have to talk. We can just use their clairvoyance of trying to talk to me. Jobs, losing a job. Whew. Shoot. Irony. Shot heard around the world. Um. Uh. Powerful. Who's ready? Who's not? Truth teller. Ones that don't tell the truth. How I feel. You feel me? I don't have to say nothing to people that waiting to guess what I'm gonna say, and I organize my senses to sense people not to talk for me. What, you feel me? Watch people. You feel me? Because who else energy is this but the people against me? You feel me? Who, you feel me? Not saying, you feel me, people in the world aren't waiting to hear from me, and it's not stuff to learn. And I guess that's why people against me are talking. They want to be like, there's nothing to learn from. Just go play sports. Just go be the president. Type shit, you feel me? But shot heard around the world. That's why I'm talking. So yeah, you feel me? That's the only reason I'm talking. I'm like, yeah, it's obvious, right? The way that I see y'all gonna, yeah, the fuck, this ain't, you feel me? Like I said, there's no walking back from the line that y'all pass of personal space, and y'all are way over the line. Y'all have to, you feel me? Use y'all wordplay. Because you feel me? It's that bad that it's organized of how bad it is, but it's organized so we can act like it's not bad. You feel me? What did they be saying? Off the drink, we're concentrated. Yeah. So yeah, that's my just, you feel me? I wanted to talk about the ancestors, and the ancestors told me I'm their leader. And I was just like, deep. That is very, 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 very deep to be destroyed like how they disrespect the White House. So, but let me stay the goddamn spirit, you feel me? No one would be goddamn walking around like they about to be disrespecting the White House or ancestors by saturating to my body. Saturating to my body. That just shows you descendants look like me. And it still wasn't like this You feel me? They was actually getting, so I guess you look up in the sky and it's just like they can't say the sky is the limit without seeing a rooftop no more, because and you feel me, people knew there was someone above everybody, but now if they say the sky is the limit, they'll feel like they're lying if they in the no roof sky, because the sky was the limit. You feel me? But I don't know. You feel me? People. It's not that I don't have my composure. But who wants to sip on anything from somebody that doesn't taste good, or you feel me, etc. You feel me? So duh, I don't want to go through none of that shit. Duh, duh, duh. You feel me? So I'm ready to there's a reason for everything, okay? If it was as simple as doing that, then me doing it, obviously there's a goddamn peak that to doing, and once the peak is reached, then so I'm gonna leave it on that note, and hopefully people can get like, worry about yourself. If you if you can't worry about someone else, worry about yourself. Stop worrying about other people. You feel me? Because if you're not the richest, nor are you even healthy, you don't need to worry about nobody. You feel me? Rich people can look broke. Broke people try to look rich. You feel me? And yeah, so the main thing is, and I see people finally got to that evolution of getting nowhere, because we didn't, is that if I need to fight, I'm a fucking fight. You feel me? So obviously there's advanced technology, and I'm advancing and moving in an advanced way. Why it looks like I'm not gonna fight when I need to fight. You feel me? That's how you doing? From the back streets to the front streets. You feel me? Like, obviously something's getting done. You feel me? Obviously, because you feel me. That's a bad joke to make, to talk about. He didn't do nothing. Like, he's not on guard because I accomplished it. Like, you feel me? If I need to fight, I'ma fight. You feel me? That's my whole gist. You feel me? Of bringing up ancestors, because that's what they taught us to build keep people alive. You feel me? You feel me? He's like, now take your ass home, and if you don't want to be in the community, don't come back, or you just going to feel pain. You feel me? Or you feel me? Since you don't really know how to, you feel me? You gonna feel that. So yeah, that's my whole gist. I'm not goddamn laying in bed or getting out of bed, not talking to wealthy people. You feel me? You guys are getting out of bed and stalking and not talking to wealthy people. Okay? I'm not getting out of bed, not making plans for the Code Red to be over. You guys are getting out of bed, not making plans. Okay? That's my whole gist. Okay? I don't need to iterate who I am. You guys need to be disciplined. You feel me? Hello, you heard what I said, right? You guys, yes, you, yes, you, yeah. I'm in the phone. Hey, this is that dimensional shit. Yeah, I'm not about to change what the fuck I'ma say. From the time that I did this, I sensed the time you was gonna say that fuck shit, and this is my chopper. Leave me the fuck alone. You feel me? I'm the Sabakian teacher. I know what you know. I know what you don't know. I know how long this bitch been here. I don't need y'all to tell me. Stop being sore losers. And stop trying to talk to people that don't want to talk to you. I know you don't want to talk to other broke people that do the same shit. So, learn how to better your life. Start with that. Then, build from that. Learn from that. And people want me to bring up that because, people will love to hug me. You feel me? I hear it in the air all the time. In ETC, because, I'm the Sabakian teacher. I got a lot of hate. You feel me? You feel me? So badly that I can't even talk about that. I have to have the responsibility of slavery jokes, okay? So, that being said, and y'all get misplaced with my descendants because I teach on Dolph level of skills and higher. And I can, you feel me, dumb it down. People got war hate from me from their ancestors and being conscious from the shit I did for my family. And you feel me, for the whole community, you feel me. But they're gonna be like, you did it for your family. Well, yeah, duh. Aren't you not doing shit for your family? Okay. So, that being said, that's why I did that shit. In other words, y'all know that I'm funny, so y'all still want to hear a good joke from me. Y'all know that I juggle a lot, and you can tell that my tangible is off the charts. You feel me? I'm the Slovakian teacher, so y'all want to still learn from me, but your war hate falls, keep falling. You feel me? Boom. You feel me? Yes, sir. Thank you, Donald Trump. And y'all gonna stop belittling the White House because I'm the Sabakian teacher and I'm too powerful. I don't care if it's a compliment. It's a bad joke compliment. Like, the way y'all was scared of the White House before y'all knew that the Sabakian teacher was coming here is the same way y'all should be scared of the White House. Because who was y'all scared of? Okay, so it doesn't change. I just walked outside. The fuck? So, now that also being said, y'all are not funny. So, I got war hate too. If y'all was funny, y'all can make a joke and I might laugh. But y'all not funny. I'm funny. So, y'all was laugh at my jokes. Cause, I still have my care. And, if y'all go too far, that's when I roast. But y'all are not funny, so y'all try to roast. And then want me to laugh at how pathetic y'all are. So no. Or your description of pathetic. So, once again, you need to work on conversations. Don't work on making jokes. Work on having a conversation. You feel me? And the way to work on having a conversation is building your personal life, not worrying about someone else's personal life. Then you can think about approaching someone's family and ancestors from war. Because obviously, this is all because of war, you feel me? But the Slovakian teacher didn't touch down into, oh, hey, you feel me? Didn't touchdown. And still hasn't touchdown because it's the cold reds for me. Oh, hey. So, you got people want to hear jokes still. People want to get therapy still. People still want to be taught. People still, you feel me? Because I'm exceptional at it. You are not, so you know, feel me? Once again, I'm exceptional. There's nothing you can teach me. You feel me? There's people that can teach me, you can't. So simple. So, once again, I am not someone to sit on my ass. So I'm doing something. It's something. I know. It just hurts because those are the same arsenals that whooped your ass. But it's something, okay? I'm doing something. And, it's that you don't know how to have a conversation. You don't, you guys aren't who you think you are. Y'all like to flip words. Congratulations for proving my point. And yeah. So hey, that's all I gotta say. Had tears to the people that are in my life, and tears to the people that got me as a therapist. You feel me? Cheers and tears. So, that's where I'm gonna leave it at. And nobody's about to follow me in this fucking house but my family, okay? Anybody else is under arrested from that arsenal of war hate that y'all know of. So, y'all have a good one. And that's all, folks. And dun dun dun. And Black God. Black God. And oh boy, I do love my swords. I ain't gonna lie. You remember when I was like, you remember when I look at this. Look how many people. Y'all guess how many people I took down. Look at what's brain damage they trying to get to my sword head. Look at this. Look at this brain damage that's supposed to happen to my swordmanship and my penmanship. Look at that. Thank you, Riley.